Hi everybody, this is Andrew Masters from FIBO Group and welcome to my weekly Forex report. To kick off the week on Monday, traders will pay attention to the European session with the release of CPI numbers from Germany, which came in at 1.5% last month and were well up on the previous month's figure of 1.2%, and a repeat performance should give a boost to the euro. In the American session, the market will await the Personal Consumption Index from the US, which is a key indicator of consumer spending and will present some opportunities in the US dollar. On Tuesday, during the Asian session, we'll see the release of the latest interest rate decision from the Reserve Bank of Australia, followed by a monetary press statement. No changes in rates are expected, but investors will pay close attention to the following statement for signs of the bank's future movements, and we expect volatility in the Australian dollar. In the American session, we'll see ISM and manufacturing numbers from the US, which both came in above 50 last month and shows the sector in growth mode, and another round of good numbers will lend some support to the US dollar. On Wednesday, during the European session, we'll see GDP figures from the Eurozone, which came in at 0.6% last month and are continuing a recent uptrend, and we expect the euro to benefit on more good news. The highlight of the day will be during the American session, with the release of the latest interest rate decision from the US Federal Reserve, followed by a monetary press conference. Analysts are deeply divided on whether the Fed will hike rates this time round, so this release will be closely watched, and we expect extreme volatility in the US dollar. On Thursday, during the European session, we'll see CPI figures from the Eurozone, which came in at 1% last month and shows consumer confidence is down, which may be attributed to the uncertainties surrounding Brexit. The euro has racked up some pretty big losses against the US dollar over the last week, and if we see similar CPI figures, we may see further declines. In the American session, we'll see ISM manufacturing figures from the US, which hit the market at 58 last month and shows more evidence that the US economy is in good shape, and a repeat performance should see the US dollar continue its winning run. On Friday, during the Asian session, we'll see import, export and trade balance figures from Australia, which is a key indicator of business confidence and will create some volatility in the Australian dollar. In the American session, we'll see the release of the non-farm payrolls figure and unemployment rate from the US. Last month's payrolls figure came in at 103,000, and this month's figure of 198,000 is expected, and if analysts are right, we should see the US dollar receive a huge boost to close out the week. That's all from me at FIBO Group, and I'll see you all next week.